and welcome back to another episode of Awaken, Heal and Transform. Today's episode is all about energy work, energy healing, what it is and why it is so important for our optimal health and well-being. So as an energy healer and energy worker myself, I cannot stress the importance of it enough. I see energy work as important as having a shower to clean our physical bodies. I feel energy work is just as important to help cleanse and clear our energetic body, our energetic field. And you'll understand why throughout this episode, because to firstly understand energy work, we just need to understand what energy is. So everything is energy, and I'm sure you would have all heard of this by now. So I am made up of energy. This chair is made up of energy. Everything is made up of energy vibrating at different frequencies. So when we understand that concept, we can understand that everything is actually interconnected because we're all just vibrating particles of space, technically. So we're all connected, all interconnected. So when we're doing energy work, we are tapping into another person's energy to be able to identify any imbalances within their energetic field. We are each unique whole beings composed of visible and invisible. And in society, the visible is favored and the invisible tends to be ignored. I have always been fascinated by the invisible because I have always been able to feel when something isn't right with someone or within a space. It has often made me feel uncomfortable when I am able to kind of read the energy of a person, but yet I am seeing them speak in a certain way which doesn't resonate with their energy. Now, I'm sure a lot of you may have experienced this when you know someone is lying and you can almost feel the lie, but yet when you're looking at them from an eye perspective, you know, it's coming across like they're very confident in what they're saying, but you can feel the energy of a lie. And that is because energy just doesn't lie. Like, energy cannot lie. And that's why I love working with energy, because it's really the truth to how you're feeling. And the best part about it is that you may not even be aware of how you're really feeling. That's why energy work is so important, because it allows us to heighten our awareness and kind of bring things to the surface that have been so suppressed but are yet lingering in our energetic field. So everything gets stored in our energetic body, positive or negative. And because we're always projecting and absorbing energy, we are often influencing people without even realizing. And the same goes for us. You know, we could be absorbing negative energy from others, not even realizing it and allowing it to store within our energy field. So this goes back to why energy clearing and cleansing is just as important as having a shower, because just like we go out and we might get dirty physically, or when you feel dirty, you start smelling or whatever, the thing with energy is it's invisible. So you often, and in society, because society favors the visible over the invisible, we often put it off and just ignore the invisible. So if we're feeling slightly off balance, or if we're feeling just like low in energy, we just put it down to, I probably didn't sleep very well, or I probably just need to sleep. But without realizing this actually could be a much bigger issue. And if you're not addressing it, energy can build up and actually manifest within the body in form of dis-ease. That could be mentally, emotionally, physically. A physical ailment that manifests in the body is really like the last warning alarm sign that we are given, because that is when, because we are actually then physically feeling it and visibly we can see it. And so it's almost like the last alarm bell, but everything has actually been building up in our energy. Okay, so let's talk about energy blockages. So energy blockages are what can cause dis-ease within the body. And energy blockages are formed when we are building up all of this stored energy, like I said, from others, from our past experiences, past lives even, and traumas. When we're not dealing with this with the negative flow of energy, it forms blockages within our system. So it means that our energy is not flowing freely as it should. So anyone that works with energy or an energy worker, they'll be working with the chakras. But the main ones that most of you will know, and the ones that many of us mainly deal with, are the 7 chakras, or even the 8th chakra, that run along our spine. So these chakras within our body are energy centers. So the word chakra is actually a Sanskrit word for wheels of light. And so they are almost like revolving doors or portals between our mind, body, and soul. And they receive, assimilate, and express a life force energy. So each chakra represents an aspect of the human experience and includes both a shadow and light side. So when we understand the aspects to each of the chakras, it really is a great indicator for us as energy workers to understand where there is an imbalance within your life and what you may need to focus on and work on as we aim to unblock the energy, because sometimes you can have such a blockage in one of your chakras that it's something that is going to take a bit of time. It's like we can't just have one session and it's gonna dissipate. It really depends on what the blockage is and how deep rooted it is as well. So these energy blockages, like I mentioned before, are all formed through pain that we've experienced or others that have experienced and we've absorbed. And when it gets trapped in these energy centers in our chakras, that is when it can begin to manifest as emotional and physical dis-ease in the body. So from this kind of understanding of energy, it's kind of clear at how important it is that we work on clearing and cleansing and recharging our energy body very regularly, just as we would have a shower, like I've said many of times, because I really cannot stress the importance of it enough. If we keep our energy field cleansed and clear, we are reducing the risk of manifesting dis-ease in any areas of our physical, emotional, or mental states. So now you're probably asking, okay, how can I begin my own energy work? Because really we are all energy workers and we are all energy healers ourselves, and me being an energy healer is just facilitating you to use your innate healing ability within, because you really only heal you. I don't heal you, I assist with the healing, but it's you who does the healing work yourself. We all are our own healers. So you're probably asking, how can you start working with energy or doing energy work for yourself? So there are many forms and modalities of energy healing and energy work. So I can probably list out a few, but I'll definitely want to talk about some of my favorites. But sound healing works with the frequency. So each of our chakras has a optimum frequency that it resonates with. So sound healing and sound bowls are tuned to that certain frequency that resonates with our chakras to help cleanse, balance, and heal and heal that energy center point within the body. So I love sound healing because it is just so relaxing. It's so relaxing, and all you have to do is just listen, and yet your energy is responding to the exact frequency and resonating on that exact frequency to promote balance. So I love sound healing. I also love Reiki healing. As a Reiki practitioner, I would have to say this one, but I really feel that Reiki is a really amazing type of energy healing that works on so many different levels, and it can be subtle, but it can be so powerful as well. It really depends on each individual. Everyone has a different experience of a Reiki healing session as well. But I've had so many amazing clients that I have watched benefit through various sessions, and it is just on another level. Some of the breakthroughs that people have made, some of the realizations that you come to as well, because as I mentioned before, energy healing can bring up things that you didn't even know were there, and also can make you aware of what you should be doing as well. It's like it taps into so many different levels of yourself that you'll be surprised that what's even lying there in your energy field as dormant. So we're gonna just reawakening something that is already within you but could just be blocked, and it just needs that easing of the blockages to allow the energy to flow freely, to bring you this new form of life and vitality. So Reiki is really great for that. It helps to cleanse and clear all of our blockages and imbalances within the body. It's great for so many things. I feel like I should do another episode on just Reiki, which I probably definitely will. But those are a few of my favorite energy healing modalities. But there are many more. There's breath work, there's yoga, and we're hearing about it more and more, which is amazing. More and more people are turning to alternative medicine, and really energy work or energy healing is the original form of medicine before conventional medicine was ever invented. And that is why I love it so much, because it is so ancient, and it is what ancient civilizations used to cure mental, physical, emotional ailments within the body through hands-on energy healing. So it's really, we're utilizing a form of healing that has been used for millennia, and so really I don't know how anyone can argue with energy healing when it has been the main source of medicine before conventional medicine. So don't get me wrong, conventional medicine is great for emergencies and for surgery, and when physical ailments have manifested so grossly within the body that there is no resort but having to have parts of you removed, then 100% conventional medicine is fantastic for that. But like I said, with energy healing, the idea is prevention is better than cure. So if we're maintaining a healthy energy body, then technically we are reducing our risk of manifesting any dis-ease within our body. And this is why I feel that energy work is so important. So if you are not doing anything at the moment to work with your energetic body, then I suggest you find the modalities that work for you, that resonate with you. Like I said, I've mentioned sound healing, I've mentioned Reiki healing, but check out which ones work for you. Try a bunch of different modalities and see which is best for you, and work with it. Just cleanse and clear your energy every day and make sure you're staying on top of it, because that in the long run is what is going to prevent you from anything, really. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will be back next week with another enlightening topic that in one way or another will aim to awaken, heal, or transform you. So thank you so much for listening, and goodbye for now. Lots and lots of love, beautiful beings.